future generations, just like everybody else said. This is what this is about.
That's what Idle No More means to Elizabeth Wemigwans. The Fanshawe College student organized this rally and round dance flash mob at Richmond and Dundas streets. She was surrounded by young protesters. For her, this movement is encouraging a new generation to fight for their rights.
I want to thank all you young people for showing up.
It's just that time for them where they want to speak up and they don't want to sit behind and not do anything because they see their parents, they see their friends, and they see everybody else stepping up and standing up for what's right.
Elizabeth wasn't always an advocate for First Nations rights. For most of her life, she knew very little about her ancestry. Her parents wanted her to fit into Canadian society.
They never really taught us the culture because they feared for ourselves, right, as children in the system, growing up in the school system.
She began her cultural education in her teens at a First Nations women's shelter, but learning about residential schools in college was her call to action.
That's when I became more political, and I felt that I needed to contribute more to the First Nations community.
The Idle No More movement captured her attention. She first participated in other rallies and flash mobs in London, but when those died down, she couldn't sit still.
A couple weeks after that, it was just kind of quiet, right? And I was thinking, well, I'm getting the itch. Like, I need to go out there. I need to go protest. I need to do something productive. Like, this isn't just something we should just be doing on Facebook. We need to get out there. We need the public to know about this.
She used social networking to organize the rally on January 10th. The general public didn't know about it until the day before, but it still brought out hundreds of protesters. Jaquetta Newman researches social movements. She says that organizing through social networks, like Elizabeth did, makes these movements seem more spontaneous than they actually are.
The ability to facilitate building those networks is that much easier, right? So they seem to emerge even more in a spontaneous way because a lot of those social media links are invisible, right, to the outsider.
Idle No More is 4 months old, and lately they've been in and out of the media. The challenge now is to keep the movement's momentum going. To help in that effort, Elizabeth is planning an information night at Fanshawe College.
My goal is really to just educate people and to get them involved more because nothing's going to get done if they just sit behind and let things happen. So I plan on continuing this Idle No More protest and journey.
At Richmond and Dundas, I'm Arooj Hussain.
So stand up and keep moving!